the dreaded question, are we there yet? Well, you just have to follow a few simple tips. Rachelle McCray is here, and she has help for us today. Good to see ya.
Nice to see you.
You know, it's funny. I was just on a road trip with my kids, and they seriously said, are we there yet? I mean, 10 times.
Oh, I have a solution for that.
Okay, you do?
I do.
Good. So that's the main thing. We want to keep the kids occupied, and that's where we're kind of kicking things off.
Absolutely. So the biggest thing is giving them something that's just their own, something to do. And so I recommend get their favorite DVDs, their favorite movies, and maybe some that they haven't seen before, and put it together in a little basket or box that will fit either underneath their feet, next to the seat. They even have things that hang over the seat as well. And just fill it with things. The other thing I found is a no mess scrapbook, which is just taking a few colors of construction paper, and Scotch tape uses these wonderful washi tape type things that they can kind of sit in the back seat and make, and then when you guys get back, you can cut out pictures and stick them right on. They've got a scrapbook that was built on the road.
I really like that, and I like having separate baskets. I have two, a girl and a boy, and they hate sharing anything right now. They're 6 and 8, so having something separate is perfect.
Well, and the other thing you said, they always ask, are you there yet? So use Are You There Yet coupons. So what these do is every hour or 100 miles, they get to turn one in, and you go with the amount of the trip. So if it's 5 hours, you get 5 tickets, and then every hour they can turn one in, and they see their bag going down, and then they can measure the trip along with mom and dad.
So you give them that ticket before they ask, are we there yet?
Yep, you put it in a baggie, and every hour they get to give you one.
And then there's a good behavior coupon.
Right, so good behavior in the back seat, I know, can be a problem some days. So what we did is put together a good behavior coupon. If you notice that they're sharing or they're minding their manners, get some stuff from the dollar store, new stuff that you can even play on the road, wrap them in a gift basket. Every time they get a good behavior coupon, they get to open a present.
You know what? I
also
love that. Love it, because if they think there's something wrapped for them somewhere, they are going to be good. Okay, really good idea. You also have some things over here, I love the star system that you have over on this side, which kind of tells a story too.
Yeah, so that's really another game that you can play with the family. It's bingo. I've seen people that go on, a lot of times we do themed road trips, so Disneyland, Shamu. You can use paint chips. You can do it right at home. It's just construction paper. Put some paint chips or some construction paper down, laminate it, and then give them dry erase markers and say, okay, first one to get a bingo gets a prize from the prize basket. Go back to the prize basket, and it keeps them occupied. And, adults can enjoy it too.
I'm going on an RV trip. These are a lot of good ideas. I'm going to need all these and more. Now, what about adults? What do you tell adults on, what they should do before they leave?
So being prepared is obviously the biggest thing. Lists. I am the master of lists. I've got one for my home. I've got one for the car. I've got one for the road trip, so you don't forget anything. You don't have to leave and go, did we turn the stove off? Did we turn the air off? It's stressful, especially when it's 110 degrees outside. But the other thing is also preparing the kids with new things they haven't done, like games on the iPad. A lot of kids, this is the thing now, doing things that they haven't done before and getting them to all this preloaded before you go. So make a list, preload it, put it up, and let them go at it.
And I like this because it's also, interactive and it's educational,
Correct.
too.
Yep, absolutely.
So get them preloaded and get them ready.
Yep, and then, of course, organizing the car is the big thing. Safety is the biggest thing on the road. I love things with lids. Anything with lids, because you can close it, you can make sure that it's not going to spill. But the other thing is food in the car. People are like, oh, I don't want kids eating in my car. These are collapsible. You can get them at the dollar store. Put their goodies in them, let them eat it, collapse it, goes back in the storage container where you got it from.
And you can separate it all and everything like that. What about activities, games for the whole family?
So they're really great things online. The bingo game's a great one that I brought, which is, do you see a red car, a green car, a yellow car? Knock it off. The other thing is if you do the signs, okay, red sign, green sign, blue sign, and then there's also things like ask questions. You can pass the little star around over there and be like, okay, whoever has this gets to ask. You go in order, a question, and it just gets conversation going. And I've heard that mom and dad learn stuff about each other, and kids learn stuff, and it's just a great way to connect.
A lot of great ideas, and you know what? There's a lot more too. All you have to do is go online, go to facebook.com/Rachelle McCray TV, and you can learn more. I love your ideas. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Perfect timing.